I'm just here to help younger players with my experience, and I'm sure that when we work hard, we'll be competitive in this league. Yeah, when you look at the brand new facility next to the stadium in downtown, that's a sign. We want to be, or we want to build like to be a strong team, and like you said, the owners they spend a lot of money on us, on the stadium, on the facility, and that's a sign for us. And one more reason to give everything we have, to work hard, to make them proud.
All right, we'll take a question over here.
Hi, Roman. Thanks for taking the time to answer my question. Abel Anguiano from Area Sportsnet. You were in Germany a long time with some of the best fans in the world. Do you expect to find something just as valuable and just as exciting here in the MLS? Thank you.
You know, Dortmund, the fans, the yellow wall, that's kind of unique, I would say, in the whole world of sports, to have something like that. And the stadium is not big enough from St. Louis, our city park, to have such an amount of fans in the stadium. So, but what I felt, or what I'm feeling, is like we have a lot of supports from all the people around in St. Louis, and I think once we started and we are doing well, there will be more and more fans coming, and this will also be like kind of a process of a growing fan culture.
Roman, Alex Morgan from Quakes Epicenter. I'm wondering, what kind of style of play and identity that you guys are looking to build on the pitch. We talked a little bit with Joao earlier, and he talked about, winning the ball high up the field, playing quickly in transition. Maybe defensively, from your point of view, some things that really important to establish this season early on.
Yeah, Joao said it right. I mean, our mentality will be, we want to outwork our opponents. We want to run a lot. We want to press, to put them under pressure a lot. But one thing for me is important, that we also know what to do when we have the ball. That's also a big thing. One thing is the pressing and all that running and working stuff, but also quality with the ball will be very important.
Robert Jonas with Quakes Epicenter. Often for expansion teams, expectations can be pretty low, being the first year in the league. But what internally are the expectations that you and your teammates are talking about with respect to how you hope to perform this season?
So I just met my teammates 3 days ago, so we haven't had a lot of time to talk about this. But I'm sure during the training camp we will talk about our goals. But I can speak for me. I'm always a guy who wants to win. I want to win as many games as possible, even though it will be difficult. But I'm sure that, and I trust the team that we have now, that we are able to win games and to be competitive. And like I said, I go into every game to win it.
Hi, Roman. You kind of talked a little bit about just the location of the stadium. Have you been able to kind of see the stadium? What are your thoughts on that and the facilities, which I've heard great things about? And then second part is, what about MLS and this opportunity, like Kevin mentioned, to be in something from the ground up really intrigues you?
Yeah, so we moved already last year to the new facility, and it's amazing. It's one of the best things I've seen, and we feel really proud and we are happy to have such an environment, and the stadium as well. We played last year, the last game against Leverkusen in there, was sold out, amazing atmosphere, even though it was really cold. And sorry, what was the second? Yeah, like I said before, it's kind of like history as well. We're trying to make the city proud, and I think what I heard that the people were waiting a long time for a soccer team in St. Louis, because I see a lot of kids playing soccer in St. Louis, and I think that's one more thing for the whole community to come together and they have a chance to do something.
Any final questions before we let Roman go? One over here.
Yeah, one more question. You were at Borussia Dortmund, when Gio Reyna was there and made his debut there and broke through. Recently, he's been involved in a bit of a drama with the U.S. Men's national team. So I'm wondering, as one of the veteran players at Dortmund, how did you mentor players to maybe prevent some of those issues from happening, and whether you're surprised that Reyna is now involved in that drama with the U.S. men's national team?
So what happened in the national team, I really don't know what happened exactly, so I cannot talk about this. But I know Gio for a long period of time, and when I was there, he was a really young kid. He had Christian for a few, months, and then Christian left. But yeah, Gio was always is a little special kid. He had to learn how to work hard, and then when he learned that, he was immediately performing well, and so he's in the national team now, and that's a big success for him. And I'm sure that if he stays healthy, no other problems, injuries, he will continue to grow and to be one of the top players in the Bundesliga.
All right, great stuff. Thank you for your time, Roman. Really
Thank you.
appreciate it.